Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we provide you with all the best guitar reviews in the planet. I don't just play music, I don't play bluegrass at all, yes. No boring bluegrass stuff here. Just good, plain guitar reviews where I speak about the construction of the guitar and also play you a little bit of modern style playing that most modern people, young people, or young and hot people like me play the music that we play. Okay, so we have this Lava 2, Lava Me 2. Okay, the last time you watch, I've done a review on the Lava Me. That's the Lava Me first generation, using my Apple phone because I didn't have time. And right now, that was actually a acceptable, decent sounding guitar, well made, well construction. And this China guy, um, that is named Lewis, the CEO, the founder CEO, that's just below 30 years old, very remarkable genius guy that's pushing the limit, has really improved this guitar with the second version of Lava Me 2 version 2. So let me just go through the construction. It's a special carbon fiber that they've developed. It's right now called the Super S Sonic, which is 20% stronger, and also lighter also. So basically what you have is a robust more robust um, carbon fiber that is available, stronger, and because of that, because it's stronger, you can actually make it thinner, finer, and it's lighter in terms of, it's called Super Air Sonic. The previous one was Air Sonic Super, so it's advanced. The second thing that they have is basically the brief net honeycomb that is on this guitar. So that means that the bracing is very different. If I were to take this under the hood, it's instead of previously there was like bracing patterns that are available that were on this guitar. Right now you have very small like honeycomb bracing that is stuck underneath this. It's something like your lattice bracing on your classical guitar, but this is fully across the board here, and there's no sound hole. So the whole guitar, if I just take one strum here like that, you would hear the resonance. So the honeycomb basically bracing is, you get a broader perspective in terms of wider perspective, and the tops are 15% lighter. Okay, 15% lighter means, when you have a lighter top, it means more responsive top. But also when you have something like a honeycomb or something like a lattice bracing, the rigidity in terms of structural rigidity, it's across uniformly across the board. So I don't feel any bloating or swelling on the top. Firstly, it's carbon fiber. Secondly, is it's evenly distributed. So the stress on the guitar is distributed. The energy that is locked into this guitar from the top is evenly distributed on this guitar. Let me just give you an example. I had one of this AS guitar that was maple. That was an OM that was exceptionally sounding. So I was a bit surprised why it had evenness of tone but a wider spectrum. And I later found out that that guitar below the X brace was a very fine, like honeycomb lattice brace, which was very laborious to make acoustically. I mean, for a luthier. Um, and up to now, I still wonder why luthiers don't, for acoustic, use that, because it's a lot of work, laboriously a lot of work, and basically across the board you can see there's no swelling, in a sense, very very little, minimal. And also look at the shape. Basically, ergonomically, it's from thinner and to the thicker side on this thing. The skill length is about 23.5, very short skill. 11116, that's something that may not, it's basically a strumming guitar. And you have the new tuners that is built in. In fact, I feel that they should use even better quality. It's this decent, but obviously if you use something like a good Pro tuners, then the price was jump up a little bit. The saddle basically, the saddle is a carbon fiber saddle, black saddle and nut. Honestly, that saddle is a little bit too soft for my liking, and I've upgraded this with a unbleached bone saddle to give you, firstly, a deeper, more responsive tone. Secondly, also is to give you a more responsive tone, and as well as um, more responsive tone as well as better trebles, because you know the carbon fiber guitars normally don't give you a lot of trebles. So, and then the last thing basically is the new pickup that's on this guitar. It's called the L2 pickup with a free boost. What's the free boost? The free boost, it's the same as your trans acoustic. Actually, it's come from the same company. Free boost that's underneath. You get the reverb system, you get a chorus, and this guitar has also a built-in mic when you plug it in. That is, I can't really show you. It uses the USB cord out, and you charge them. Okay, so there's no battery. Supposed to be 9 hours, but I've used it more than 9 hours, and still this thing works like a baby. The third thing is the fly neck. The fly neck basically, what it means is you have special reinforced pieces inside the neck. That's one. Number two is it's 3 times stronger. The frets are all plaque, so this guitar is really plaque. Previously, I had problems with version 1 because uneven frets and stuff like that. Right now, they plaque this because you know fretwork is one of the most challenging parts of process of making a guitar, and you can make the guitar sound very well, but if you have buzzes across the fretboard, it's really challenging. That could really screw your whole production. So, and then also the other thing is the whole neck has a special geometry where they if you watch one of their videos, is they've sent me also, is that they use plasticine and then to just simulate how people would press and play across the neck, and from there they scan the neck, and that's where they had this profile that is very evenly done, based on something like artificial intelligence, but based on the review of many players. So without further ado, I would just like to play this guitar and you be the judge, because one thing to note is this guitar is with the case that they give you, very fantastic case. This guitar weighs below 3 kg. You do the math. Below 3 kg, you can bring this guitar up onto the plane without problems. This same guitar has gone up to Israel. In March, this guitar, end of March, this guitar went up to Israel. So this guitar is a holy guitar in a sense. Okay, so I'm gonna play this Lava to Me, and then later I'll switch on the free boost, that is the reverb system on, and of course. I've set this guitar slightly lower, so if I have certain time I play, it may feel that you may feel that there's a bit buzzing, because firstly this short scale, so there's a little bit of less tension across, and I got quite a bit of right hand technique when I'm using when I'm playing aggressively on this guitar. That's the thing. you were to close your eyes right now, you wouldn't believe that this is a carbon fiber guitar. Seriously, trust me. Lots of sustain. One thing is, should I have a carbon fiber in my collection or within my guitars, is that you can have one of the carbon fiber because it's firstly relatively light. You can take it if you high humidity levels, whether it's in park or the beach. You can, you know, you can beat this up, and then you won't have any problems, and then you probably won't do that to your wooden acoustic guitar. You wouldn't even do that. You won't even do that, okay? But in a certain sense, where it's a campfire or a beach, and then, hey, you want to play this guitar? Yeah, I just get it. Oh, boom, boom, bam, bam, boom. You know, it's not the problem. So that's something for you to think about. I mean, you probably, there are some acoustic guitars that are really good as well as GS Mini, things like that, but you wouldn't want to bring it to the beach. Sounds really sweet, huh? You see, even you couple it up the, I'm just going to bring the mic slightly higher so that it can capture the acoustic sound. That'd be a buzz because the action is really low. Just look at this. Some of Claris. I know this is the neck width is slightly thinner, so I may struggle a little bit, but Actually, very sound, very sweet. This couple, probably my couple was not really fantastic. Okay, this is the time of fingerstyle for you guys. Yeah, I haven't been back for a long time. Why I haven't been away? Because I've been traveling. Last year, my work has travel almost like double. So I'm traveling to many countries. So last year I was in Pakistan. Okay. This year I was in Cologne, Germany. You ready? Generally, if you play, I've played a couple of carbon fiber guitars, and generally, you can strum. You listen to a lot of bass, a little bit of trebles, and there's no much mids. This one you can hear the trebles are really better, clearer. I mean, the one thing about carbon fibers, most of them are not very clear. Clearer trebles, lovely mids, and even bass. The bass is really there, and but the overtone sustain is really incredible on this guitar. Um, the best part of this is this guitar. I think it's about 700-800 US dollars. You can't beat this at this price point. You can't beat this. Of course, you can buy. We all know this brand. One of this leading. That's this offset sound hole. The price of the guitar is about 2,200 US dollars. With this Lava Me guitar, you can you can buy you can buy the guitar. You can buy two or three of this guitar. You can buy three of this guitar. You can give one away and give another one away and keep one at home. And this one, this Lava Me guitar comes in different colors. I've through another website, you've seen me play the white one. I personally like the white one if you're going on stage. And the other thing about the white one is if you go on the stage, you play, whether it's church, whether things like that, you can get your fans to, with a marker, write some words and things like that. So the whole guitar could have some words and memories and things like that. And that's something, as a musician, as a friend, somebody who writes maybe a word and things like that and says, hey, life is tough, but go for it, because it gets better and better. Your life is like fine wine. As you age, you get better and better. And I hope my wife said that about me. Okay. So I'll just play a little bit more finger style. I mean, I'm just in the mood for finger. gonna use the free boost right now. I'm gonna press the free boost. You can see right now there's 3 buttons here, and this is the volume. I press it out right now, and you see there's a green button that comes in, and then I'm gonna just play it. Can you hear this? Yeah, I'm gonna just. So imagine you have this free boost, which is like something like the trans acoustics, and then you can play. You don't need a reverb system. You don't need to plug in, and you have your own personal reverb system. That is. Okay, I'm gonna switch it off. Okay, and then I'm gonna just activate. There's a switch here where you can activate the chorus, I think. I think a delay, if I'm not wrong. Loving it myself. Quiet moments, just with you, baby. I see your face, warm and gray. Oh, wonderful musical possibilities that you can't get with your normal guitar. And this guitar, I hope you really got excited about this free boost system where you have delay, you got reverb. I think you have chorus. I don't know where is the chorus. I know there was this chorus here. I mean that I remember there was this chorus. So you have the chord. I'm gonna put it back to the so you have the play some YouTube style. I'm gonna just switch off the freeboot. So the pickup is probably quite decent. You got the pickup. I've tried it, and the main important thing is inside this system, there's a volume control where you can actually excite or fit in the mic. I mean, switch on the mic. There's a mic that is built in if you want a little bit of airy kind of tone. So carbon fiber guitar, less than 1,000 US dollars. You can't get this across the planet. The guy that makes it in one of like something like a Black Friday in China, he sold just 1,000 units within just one day. So it can you can tell you how popular these guitars are. I personally like the one in white. I mean, if possible, I like to trade this in for a white one if possible. But I've got the black one. If you want this black one, you can have this black one. Relatively inexpensive, well made. It's not like your normal China guitars. I know people have that pre perception that any Chinese guitars are not very good. Let me just tell you, the Yamaha guitars are made in China. The most important is the quality control that is built into this guitar. I've actually corresponded with the designer, the lady, the designer of this guitar, and she is young and amazing. So this whole guitar is developed by her. In fact, the new Lava 2 has a different bridge design that they just CNC this and then stuck this in nicely. So it's one piece neck. That is, the neck is straight, extremely straight. You don't need any tool to adjust the neck, and so this is how good this guitar is for you. I'm using it without pick, and this guitar is I'll just play one more, maybe one more. Okay, if you like this guitar, in Singapore, this guitar is available through Music Connoisseur. I will just put the link there for them. I'm not linked in any way with them, but they are nice people. I met the two brothers. Amazing guys. They will service you. Service you if you provide great service, whether you buy or not. They are able to try out the guitars. You got blue, you got orange, you got white, you got black. It's black or white, but I love the white. If you're a girl and you have even pink, if you want a pink, like pink, Kate Perry pink guitar, you can even have a pink guitar. For your daughter, or for your wife, pink guitar. You got the orange for those who wants to stand above the crowd. A very nice electric blue that is for guys who wants to be slightly different. But I love the white. If you white, normally great musicians wear black like me, V-neck t-shirt, and then you have a white guitar. You stand above the crowd. That could be your signature look for your next album that is coming up. Okay, that's a tip. Okay, it's a free tip. So if you like my reviews, you can firstly give me a thumbs up, write some comments about this video, and then give me a subscribe button. Okay, I'm just back for a while. I'm going to travel soon, so I'm just squeezing. This is a Monday holiday. It's really almost at night, almost 10 o'clock. My sons are sleeping and I'm taking this video. So till my next review, you can say live with passion, play guitar, allow love, joy, peace, health, and wealth to be multiplied in your life. See you very, very soon. Bye bye.